Hello, thank you for joining this video. Here we'll explore the product banner section. So first of all, we need to go to our theme customizer and keep in mind that you can actually add this section to any page that you'd prefer. So for example, let's open the default product page and we scroll down here to the add section button and let's search it in here. So as you can see, we have the product banner here, but for our example, let's stay on the home page. And now let's go to the same add section button. So we're going here, we click on add section, we search for the section. This is the product banner section. And now let's click on it. So here in the product banner section settings, we have the label change. So here we can just add anything we prefer or just simply remove this text from here. We have the product banner. So for example, if you want to showcase your new product here, you can of course add this information in here. If you also want to write any text, maybe on the material, on the inspiration behind this product, for example, you can add all this information in here. Next, you can also enable lazy load or disable it, of course. And here we have the overlay opacity. So if you want to, you can make the overlay more dimmer, or you can just remove it to 0%, for example. So for this example, let's stay here at 40% approximately. So next we have the customization of the colors. So we can change the arrow background. So here, as you can see, our arrows, and we have the white background. You can change it to anything that you'd prefer. We have the arrows color, so the exact arrows. We can also change the color from here. We can also change the label color, which we've removed before. The label is located in here. We can change the heading color. This is our product banner. This is our heading. We can change this color. And if we add any text, so for example, let's add the text about our product. As you can see, it's added here. And we can also change the text color from here. We can also change the overlay color. And so as you remember, we can change the overlay opacity and we can change the actual color. So right now it's set to black. So let's tick here, for example. And if we change it to like 90, 100%, we see this color that we chose. Or if we change it to 10%, we just see a slightly light version of this color. But if we move it to like 40%, then this is like the overlay of our picture or video that's going to be located in here. We can also change the section background. So it works for like products, for pictures that have the transparent background. It only works in this case. So now let's remove this change in the section background, which works for transparent pictures only. And next we have the layout. So as you can see, these sections here do not have any space between them. We can add it from here. So we have the desktop and mobile offset sections. We can change the desktop offset top to about 50 pixels. So as you can see, we have some space here, and we can also add the same for the bottom. So we can add this space here as well. And of course, you can add the same for the mobile version of your site. So now we have this background and we have the product to add in here. So now let's return here and click on the product. So let's now select our product. So this is our product here, as you can see. We can also add the banner HTML5 desktop video. It will be located in here, or we can add the image. So for this example, let's add the video. Here you can only add videos that are in your store library. So let's choose this video, for example. And as you can see, we have the overlay, slightly pinkish overlay. We have the video and we have our product. So now we can go and add a second product, and instead of adding the video, we'll add the image. So for example, let's search for like any product from here. Okay, let's add this, for example, blazer. This will be our second product. in here. And we can now also add the image. So remember that you add the video and the image to the desktop and to mobile version as well. So don't forget about this. So now we add the banner image. So let's, for example, add it from here. However, let me just add this product in here, and let me add the image, and let me change the product so that it's the same product. Okay, so we have this hat. Let's save the changes, and now let's take a look at our new section. So we click on view, then we scroll down to the bottom here, and as you can see here we have our section. This is the video displaying, this is the picture. So as you can see, when we hover on it, we see the quick view button, we see the compare products, so we can add or remove from the compare products. We see the badges, we see the color swatches here, we see the product name and the price. When we click on the arrow, as you can see, we see another picture and we see the product. The same thing, we have the quick view and we have the compare products, add or remove from the list. We also see we have the swatches, the name of the product, and we have the price of the product. And you can add many products from here. So if we go back to the section settings, as you can see, we can click on add products. You can add more and more of them. If you want to, you can remove blocks as well. So here we are removing the blocks. As you can see, we can we have this pagination here. So from here we can choose the actual product that we want to review. So let's move on here. As you can see, I can either click on arrows or I can directly click in here. Okay, so we can remove these products from here. Also, we can click on hide and these products will be hidden. So for example, if you want to only have the section with one product, you can actually either remove or hide all other products that you've added, and you'll only have this section here. So we'll have the video displaying and we have only one product and we don't see any arrows from here. So next, as you remember, when we hover on the product here, we see these buttons, we see all of this information. So if we go back to the product banner section, if we scroll down here to the theme settings, here we have some of the settings as well. So we have the object fit image, cover, contain, or native size. You can choose the fit image that you prefer. We can enable or disable color swatches, but keep in mind that this section here enables or disables it throughout your store. So not only for this section. So if we click here on enable color swatches, as you can see, these color swatches are now removed. We can also enable or disable labels. So labels are our badges. So you can either hide them from here. As you can see, we don't have these labels anymore, or we can enable them back here. We can also show vendor. So the vendor is the brand of your product. If you sell products from different vendors, maybe you'd like to showcase the actual brand, like the vendor, so you can just enable it from here or disable it. And we can also show product rating. So if your product has the reviews and has the rating, you can enable it from here, and now your product will show the rating based on the reviews left. So here is our rating. We can also show the currency code. So as of now, the price is set as the dollar symbol and the actual price. But if you have clients from all over the world and you sell in, for example, US dollars, you can show the currency code so that your clients can see that this is the price in exactly USD. Next, we can also show unit price, but this setting is only available for Germany. And from here, we can enable and disable quick view. So quick view is this button here. So we can disable it. And once we save our changes, we'll no longer have, as you can see, we don't have this zoom icon, but we can put it back from here. We can also enable or disable image change on hover. So as you can see, when we hover, the image changes. But if we disable the image change on hover, as you can see, nothing changes. So we have only this image in here. Or you can enable this hover. Next, we have the swatch option. So if your product maybe doesn't have color swatches specifically, but maybe you want to showcase different type of materials like a leather or cloth or anything like that, you can rename this option. So for example, if you'd have the materials, you can type in materials in here, and then only the material option will be shown in swatches. But keep in mind that this changes it to your whole store, and if you have colors and materials, then this swatch option will be only shown to the name of the product of the option that you enter in here. But if you want to continue to show your colors as swatches, just leave it blank from here. Then we have the image width, so you can choose to have it full width or cropped. So if we change it to cropped, as you can see, we now have these borders here. So the image was cropped, and here is how it looks like. Now we can put it back to full width. We can also show borders. So if we disable borders, then give it a second to refresh. As you can see, we don't have like this thin border in the product page card, but we can just put it back here. And let's now see the difference. So as you can see, we now have this thin white border. Next, we can choose the default product image. So for example, if you add several products and none of them have any media within the product, you can set the default product image. And for all of the products that don't have any media in them, so any images or videos, this default image will be shown. We can also change the button icon, button type from icon to text. So for example, we have the quick view button that is shown as icon, but we can change it to text. And now let's wait for the changes to apply. So once we've changed to text, when we hover, as we can see, we have this button, this text quick view. So let's put it back to icon. And the last setting from here, we have the enable. As you can see, it just says only enable, and it might confuse you, of course. This is why we always advise to use theme settings from here and not theme settings within the section. Because if we go to theme settings, and from here we go to compare products feature, as you can see, we have the enable button, which means that we can either enable or disable compare products. And this is why in the section settings, in the theme setting from here, we only get the button enable. We don't have like a hint what are we enabling. So just keep in mind that this means enable compare products. So this is this icon. If we disable compare products, then as you can see, we don't have this icon here anymore, or we can just return this icon to your products. And this is it. So these are all of the instructions on how to set up the product banner section. If you're interested in how to set up the color swatches, the hover image that we've mentioned before, we'll link the videos in the description box. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact our support team. We're always here to help you. And don't forget about our theme manual, where you can also find all of this useful information. Thank you very much for your time. Have a great day. Bye.